Hi my loves, welcome to my overexposed apartment. Today we're doing a huge thrift haul. I recently went to the thrift slash vintage place called Plato's Closet. I don't know if it's like an Ontario only thing or if they exist around Canada or in the US, but basically Plato's Closet is a bit nicer of a curated thrift store. They have lots of amazing brands from like Free People to Urban Outfitters to Oak and Fort, TNA, Wilfred. They collect nicer garments, and so you have a better chance of finding something of better quality in my opinion. I don't really like to go in Toronto too much for vintage shopping because I find what's downtown and near me and accessible is oftentimes pilfered through, so it's really difficult to find those good finds. I'm not saying it's impossible by any means, but when I went to, I believe it was Vaughan or Richmond Hill, it might have been Richmond Hill, which is a burb outside of Toronto, I found some amazing things, and it's my first time thrifting in forever, so I wanted to show you guys my huge haul. Oh my goodness, thumbnail moment. So I have a bunch of things here and we're gonna go right through them. First up, we have my most expensive garment, which is these track pants. They're by TNA, so they're a little bit more expensive. I always wanted track pants because I like that they're really easy and comfy to wear, and they add a bit more volume to the lower half of my body. They're good for windy days, and overall just very comfy, cozy. These were 30 bucks, so don't worry guys, it's much cheaper after this. That was my big splurge. Next, I went for a satin button down, and this is by Pretty Little Thing, and this was $9. So cheap, super cute. I feel like I can style this in so many different ways, have that classy chic look that you guys know I love. And that one wasn't even worn. It had the tag still on. Next we have a really cute sweetheart top by the brand Paper Moon, which I'm not really sure, it doesn't really ring a bell to me, Paper Moon, but this was also 9 bucks. It's got these really cute ruched and ruffled shoulders that are puffy, and it covers a nice section of the upper arm, so I love the way it looks. I think it'd be so cute to go out in the winter time and do some bar hopping with friends and stuff, so love that. Next we've got this comfy, cozy, partial crop sweater. It's cable knit and it's chenille fabric. It's so soft and cute. It's by the brand Yes Lola, which I also don't really recognize. I just love the way that it fell on my body. I loved the softness of it, and I thought this is perfect for fall. Next we have a super fuzzy, snowy looking pullover, which is by Oak and Fort, which I love Oak and Fort. They have such a minimalist aesthetic, and I thought this would be perfect in the winter for that really snowy ice queen look that you guys know I love. And I feel like there's a bunch of different ways I could style this, dress it up, dress it down, and really make it work for me this winter. Next, I got this large H&M sweater vest. This is a season staple, very on trend right now. I feel like it could go with so many outfits and give you that like preppy, dark academia look that you want this fall, even though it's white. Super cute. Next, we have this really cute Oak and Fort velour turtleneck. It adds a really nice texture and dynamic, and I love my dark turtlenecks in the fall and winter. I think they're a really chic staple and they can be layered so nicely. So overall, that was pretty much everything from my haul. I think it was really successful. I spent just a little over $100, with the top billed item being those track pants of all things. I think I got some really classy chic items, and I have a few tips for you guys for next time I go thrifting as well, because I feel like I learned so much in this one foray back into vintage shopping. I recommend before you go thrifting to have a Pinterest board of different outfits and ideas that you've been meaning to style and want to try. That way you can really piece together outfits and look for the components when you're at the thrift store, and you're not just like walking in being overwhelmed by all the options and choices, because you're likely going to find only one of each thing, and you have to really know if it's something you want or not, because you can't just go back and get it again if someone else buys it, you know? So it's not like an online shop situation. I mean, depending where you are, it could be, but you have to know what you want, look for it, and get it, and really have an eye for what kind of outfit you're styling in the moment. My next tip is to always make a list of exact things that you're looking for. Like for instance, it could be a white button-down blouse that you want to layer and have a cute, chic, professional look with many different outfits, and write that down on your list. Go in, look for that specific item and whatever other specific items you want, and that way you won't end up leaving with a bunch of things that you aren't sure about but you still want to pay for, buy, and if it's final sale, it's final sale, and you end up having a bunch of vintage items that you would never wear there anyways. So just because it's cheap, and then you end up having clutter, you know, it can be a little bit overwhelming when you're used to really expensive prices and you go somewhere and everything's like $9 or like $12 and you're like, oh my God, I want this, I want that. Like I was kind of overwhelmed. I was like, throw it in the basket, girl. But it was so much fun. I feel like I definitely want to go back thrifting again soon. I'm going to be making that list so that I know exactly what I'm looking for. I think I want to get some cute little accessories for fall. And overall, I think thrifting and vintage stuff is so good if you are wanting to accessorize and actually dress up your looks and not just have, you know, a t-shirt and jeans vibe. If you really want to accessorize and stylize your look, it can really elevate you to looking more high fashion on a budget. And I think there's nothing more respectable than recycling someone else's clothes and creating a fashionista moment out of it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm definitely excited to be moving forwards with like fashion style content. I'm still in the process of getting my mom's old sewing machine up and running. I would love to design some of my own little pieces and see how that works out, because I feel like I have so many ideas in my mind of what I would like and I can't always find them on the shelves or afford them. So it would be fun to learn a hobby skill on the side and take you guys with me on that journey. As always, you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I stream on Twitch as well. Everything's linked down below. And I just want to shout out that I'm doing a new membership opportunity on YouTube. I'm eventually consolidating my Patreon with my YouTube so that we can have it all localized into one place. And that will include special emoticons and membership perks, especially while I'm doing my live streams. As you guys know, I love to do live streams on here, whether I'm cooking or doing get readies with me. So I just want you guys to stay in the loop on that. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. And I'll see you next time. Bye.